Philip Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at Apex 2013 in California, and I'm joined by Rodrigo and Emmanuelle from Inventec. Guys, thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks for talking to me. If I can start with you first, Rodrigo, can you give me an update on the products and what's going on with Inventec?
Certainly, Phil. First of all, thank you for the invitation. Yes, some years ago, Inventec established an internal roadmap to see how we could start covering all the chemistry-based materials used in the PCB assembly. With that in mind, we also defined to add three advantages or three added values on the whole range, which is reliability, compatibility between materials, and sustainability.
Okay. So
today, Inventec is the only formulator in the market, producer, offering a wide range of solder paste, solder fluxes, solvent-based and water-based cleaning chemistries and coatings for the PCB assembly. Our technical staff masters really the DNA of these materials and the interactions that are in the process and during the lifetime of the device, once in the market, once operating. And well, we have a wide view of what is expected on the performance, cost of ownership of the whole solution, and overall benefits of the materials.
And that one-stop solution that you decided on as a roadmap, that kind of compatibility, bringing all those together, is that something that was in response to customer demand that you identified?
Completely. We saw customers not using sometimes the correct decision, taking the correct decision on the material choice or the process. It's not black and white. Sometimes you have to review and analyze all the different interactions. And in fact, yes, it was a complete direct response to the market. Yes.
Okay. And Emmanuelle, in terms of the importance of those three things, compatibility, I guess is key because people need a holistic solution. Are they coming to you with? Are people coming to you with problems that need several chemicals or several elements to resolve?
Usually, a lot of customers come with the problem of reliability of paste or flux residue in a very demanding environment. This is the case for the railway, the transport, the military, when there is no cleaning. In this case, there may be some interaction between the flux residues and this environment, leading to electrochemical migration issues, which lower really the surface installation resistance, and which could lead to failure in this environment. So the current method to determine the corrosivity or the absence of corrosivity of the residue are the electrochemical migration test and the SIR, but we have observed that sometimes it's not enough demanding to meet the requirement of the customer. So we have worked for about 10 years to develop another test, a corrosion test. The name is the Bono test. And we really mastered this test, and it's more selective to select the flux residue with less corrosivity.
Right.
Another important point is the compatibility. We have a range of solder paste, lead-free, low silver. Okay, this is the alloy part, but regarding the chemistry, we have to have this good reliability also between the paste and the coating.
Yeah.
We also have a big range of coating. Our focus is to have solutions with really less energy demanding for curing or less toxicity. And also fluoropolymer coatings where in case the conformal coating are not used at the moment. And we assess also the compatibility of the solder paste and flux residue with the conformal coating and these other coatings with the Bono test.
Okay, and in terms of, before we go on to sustainability, with respect to compatibility, there obviously is a one-stop solution there, but if you have a client that already has a particular product that they want to use, they don't want to buy all of your products, they just want to buy some, is that still possible? It's not a take the whole set or don't take any kind of?
As I mentioned before, we are self-formulators of the whole range. We know which toxic substances and which molecules are used in these materials, and what is in the market. I mean, the trends and the needs, allergen-free, etc. So either if it is not a compatibility of the whole range of us. We know what is in the market.
Right.
We know what our good competitors have in there. So we know how to interact, either with a cleaning, with a coating, or a paste.
So you can be compatible with other people's products as well as your own.
Certainly.
Okay, it's really important. And on the sustainability side, we talk about the green issues and the sustainability regularly, and there's a little bit more momentum in it, I think, at the moment, and we're seeing more OEMs having sustainability strategies. Is that something that you're seeing come down from the OEMs through the contract manufacturers to their requirements and what they buy from you?
Yes, I mean, for the last couple of years, we have a very close collaboration with industry organizations like IPC, INME, to collaborate on environmental and sustainable roadmaps. Again, to identify which toxic substances may be politically prohibited by NGOs or some other organizations. And consider that in mind, we have also set an internal green approach, which is a green way. Is more than a green label, is more of continuous improvement, certified by Bureau Veritas. And we have certain parameters that once a third of the parameters are improved with an environmental perspective, you can name it a Greenway product in the range.
Okay, that's excellent. And you must have to work quite closely with organisations like IPC. I know you've been speaking this week. Do you have quite a close involvement on the technology side with the associations?
We are part of the committee for standardization, as we really want to be part of the change in the new from the new standardization, because this is really part of the job to.
Yeah, and it's part of the compatibility, isn't it? It has to be compatible with those standards and the associations, I guess, worldwide.
And the future applications. I mean, the whole interaction, embedded systems, LED systems.
Yeah.
So
that was what I was going to ask next. What are you expecting in terms of the next set of challenges? What are you expecting to be working on in terms of development? We know what you've got in the market, but what can we expect further into this year?
Development? Well, first we know there are more and more sensitive components populating the boards, like MEMS devices, LED devices. So the handling, the soldering with lower melting point solder paste is getting more and more demanding to still have a reliable process, reliable performance in the field with more sensitive components.
Right.
So it's quite a challenge for our R&D department and then to put it in the market with the applications view.
Yeah. So we can expect to see new products in that area as we go through the year, I guess.
Yeah, there are some ongoing MPIs handling our products.
Okay. Well, excellent. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for talking to me. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Thanks, Emmanuelle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rodrigo.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.